Howdy folks, I am Ruzkiel, and welcome back to Let's Play Batman, a Telltale series. In the last episode, we saved Batman. We fought with Catwoman in a bar fight, and warned her that Oswald Cobblepot, aka the Penguin, which she picked up on, was chasing her down. So now Batman and Catwoman are going to be, theoretically, teaming up in order to take down Penguin, or at the very least, make it so that he doesn't want to kill Catwoman. Why am I so fixated on Batwoman? Or Batgirl, or whatever. It's Catwoman, Selina Kyle. In addition, we also encountered Penguin earlier in the episode at the Skyline Club. I almost said casino, but it wasn't a casino, it's a club. We encountered Penguin there, and he indicated that he and Mayor Hill were going to be working together in whatever plan Penguin's got cobbled together. Why did that? Well, I know why that word came to mind. In this episode, we are going to be going and talking with the mayor as Bruce Wayne in an attempt to maintain the goodwill that Batman has earned, while, in my mind, trying to put some of the dirt back on Mayor Hill. We'll see how that goes. Let's get started, shall we? So it's a little late at night. His office is all wrecked. He accepts visitors so late at night. I wouldn't expect that. Unless this is one of those unannounced visits, which very well could be. I mean, he is Bruce Wayne.
Sorry, the mayor's busy.
He's
Do you have an appointment?
Rich.
The mayor's doing debate prep. He really can't be disturbed right now.
Won't you help me
I
out?
was really hoping you'd be able to help me out. Who knows, maybe I could return the favor one day.
It seems you do have an appointment, Mr. Wayne. Silly me.
I'm rich! That's why I get to
Wayne?
see him.
Finally, you've come to see me. Of
You've
course,
been
only
expecting
after your
me,
name's
huh?
been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad to see you. But you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
I'm here for
This isn't
answers.
a social call, Hill. I'm here for answers.
Well, well, straight to business.
Why not?
And I was going to have Deborah make you a martini. Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You
Rest
were
his
born
soul.
with it.
Wow.
A young man like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
Sounds like me.
But it
Didn't
could
you-
also be faked. That's what he's going to
So?
say to the media.
What's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
Why attack
Mostly
me?
I'm just interested.
Because of Dent and the campaign?
Please, I have no animosity towards you. I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them.
That would
dirt
make
on me.
sense.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father,
Yeah.
Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted.
Because
How
he
do
had
you
the
think your
drive and
family
didn't
got
have
the
anything
land
on
for
Thomas
Tower?
Wayne.
Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
He's
Even
dangerous.
if that's true, it's no excuse for Cobblepot's crimes.
I quite agree. It doesn't hurt to understand your enemy's
We
motives.
might be able to convince him
There's so
to
much
not
more I could
work
share.
with him so much.
If only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and my rival has bottomless pockets. Now, if that rival were to say, drop out,
I wonder if I can
or his
backstab the
advertising
mayor.
spend were to dry up, I might have a lot more resources for helping a new friend.
I can't do it. Because if I take the deal, I start turning into the Thomas Wayne that we don't like. Nope,
Not a
can't do
chance,
it.
Hill. I'm not cutting Harvey loose.
Were you dropped on your head? When the mayor of Gotham extends a hand, you take it.
I don't need your hand. Not with your voice on tape.
You forget who you're talking to. I'm the man that says I never left such and such a message. And all the judges bow their heads and say, yes, sir. I'm the man who sends the police to your house to take your things, and I give them to whoever I please. You're nothing like your father. You'd never have the backbone to do what we did.
You're right.
I'm
I
the
am nothing like
heavyweight, Wayne.
father.
And you're punching above your weight. Get out of the ring before you get hurt.
I would never
so.
stoop so low. My backbone doesn't have the bend.
Let me put it this way. If that voicemail makes it to the papers, or anywhere else I don't like, I'll turn my commissioner loose on your lieutenant for that fiasco down at the precinct.
Gordon?
And then I'll turn him on you and Dent for being there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a debate to prep for. Get him out of here.
Whatever
Leave him
deal
with
you
good
made with Penguin,
words.
he won't honor it.
Don't worry about me. You should watch your own back.
Ah, this didn't go well. I was hoping it would go better, but that's obviously not the case. Maybe I should have gone as Batman, but then
Alfred,
again, you're just
Get a
ruining the
warning to
symbol.
Gordon. Tell him to increase security at the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Yeah, I don't want anything to happen to Harvey. Although, I'm wondering if this is the point where Harvey changes. Back at the Batcave, so I wonder if we're going to be chasing down the chemicals again. We'll see where this goes. Either that or we're going to be tracking Catwoman.
I wonder what else is on here.
Oh, that's a handy slot. Everything fits into
As
it.
per your request, Lieutenant Gordon
The
has
future.
tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
Because Batman ain't going to be able to make
It's
an
a plan
appearance
of
at
the
the
old
debate.
Monarch Theatre.
The auditorium where the debate's being held.
So that would be
I
useful
hacked
when
into the
planning an
image feeds
attack.
from the security cameras at the auditorium,
Just to be safe.
Auditorium.
just to be safe.
Alright. Oh, I thought I was gaining control there for a
Details about
second.
your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To hear their crimes detailed, first by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
You shouldn't, Bruce. You are your own man. And the city needs you, now more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
Also, I do want to point out that I wasn't particularly happy with the way I spoke with Vicky Vale several episodes ago. That's going to come and bite me real bad. I wish I had dealt with it better, but I didn't know how to. Oh. I kind of wish they didn't have the talking overhand. So, someone has to stop Falcone. Gothamites may have been patiently waiting for mob boss Carmine Falcone's incarceration for decades. For some, the patience is wearing thin. The police can't touch him. God won't strike him down, and I'm paying a fortune in taxes for what? Said downtown shopkeeper Samuel Slater. When a local television station aired dramatic footage of Batman incapacitating Falcone, only to be driven away in a hail of police gunfire, some wondered if police should be thanking Batman instead. As far as I'm concerned, let the Batman do what the courts and the police can't, Slater commented. His frustration is well justified, having filed an extortion complaint against Falcone over a decade ago. His complaint was dismissed for lack of evidence, and Falcone walked free. Police raid Wayne properties. Gotham City Police carried out a massive raid on multiple properties connected to billionaire Bruce Wayne yesterday, including Wayne's multi-million-dollar mansion in Bristol County. According to a source close to the investigation, GCPD was acting on a warrant to seize assets and files related to Wayne Enterprises. The company has recently come under scrutiny after possible mob connections and other corruption charges recently came to light. Wayne Enterprises chairwoman Regina Zalabach strongly disputed allegations in a statement telling the Gazette, "Wayne Enterprises is happy to cooperate with authorities in this matter. We have every confidence they will find no evidence of wrongdoing." Latest polls show Dent and Hill tied. New poll numbers find incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent locked in a statistical dead heat as the race for Gotham City Mayor heads into its final weeks. Both men hope their upcoming televised debate, to be held at Wayne Memorial Auditorium, will be the event that gives one of them a lock on voters' hearts and minds. Experts find that the latest poll results surprising. Consider the deep well of resentment many voters have against Mayor Hill and the vast resources Dent commands. They suggest it points to possible overconfidence on the part of the Dent campaign when assessing Hill's perceived weakness. Doc's shootout suspects escape custody. The main suspect in the horrific Doc's massacre is missing, according to a spokesperson for the GCPD. The man, whose identity is still unknown at this time, escaped from the back of a police van shortly after being taken into custody at the Gotham docks. He is suspected of being one of the gunmen at a brutal shootout that resulted in multiple casualties, including several GCPD officers. Police are still seeking answers, but a source close to the investigation says the brutal nature of the crime has made it particularly difficult for the officers to assign to it. That makes me wonder if that's the same suspect that I didn't brutalize. If that's the case, I wonder if I made the right choice. That worries me. Carmine Falcone murdered in police custody by Vicky Vale. And this isn't going to go well for me. Carmine Falcone, the notorious Gotham City crime boss, has been killed while in police custody. Reports say Falcone died from injuries sustained in a shooting that took place inside the GCPD's downtown headquarters this morning. The identity of the killer, or killers, is still unknown, and no one in the department is talking. Anthony Gotti, Falcone's attorney, told the Gazette, "There's a conspiracy of silence, and we're going to sue everyone until someone starts talking." Falcone had been in police custody less than 24 hours when he died. He was apprehended by the masked vigilante Batman the night before. Distrust in Gothamite's biggest concern. The results of a survey of Gazette readers reveals a widespread distrust in the institutions that support Gotham City, from the mayor's office all the way down to the street sweepers. Taken as a whole, it shows a city gripped by paranoia and fear. 9 out of 10 residents described Gotham as unsafe or dangerous, and 7 out of 10 said major changes needed to happen soon or they would move away, even if it meant unemployment or other hardships. Interestingly, Batman appeared to evenly divide readership, with half respondents saying he made the city more secure and the other half saying he made it less secure. Gotham after Falcone. Who do we want to be? When people talk about Gotham City, they talk about crime. And for the past 5 decades, crime in Gotham City had a name. Carmine Falcone. His criminal empire was rumored to be worth millions, and whispers of his influence are heard throughout the police department, City Hall, and beyond. So what happens when the man behind the myth finally shuffles off his mortal coil? Without Carmine Falcone, what is crime in Gotham City? Furthermore, if our great city's single defining characteristic is called into question, then what defines us? If we are no longer shackled to the blight of organized crime, then who are we? To the citizens of Gotham City, if we have the opportunity to reinvent ourselves, who do we want to be? Skip the codex for now. I wonder if I could shut that up by watching the nightly news. Let's go ahead.
Unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic, perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out. but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
I wonder what happened to all the other bar
District
patrons.
Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes
Alright, so
on
that
his
sounds
path
like
to
all
mayor's
the
office.
news.
Despite the
Let's go
backing of
ahead and get the story moving, shall we? I wonder what we're looking for.
Wait a minute.
Evidently, we're looking for stutters.
The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
What they want us to see.
Feedback loop.
Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
I guess we're going right to it. I kinda figured there'd be a little more.